This is the Lowepro M-Tracker HP 120. It's a sling bag for your camera. But is it any good? Let's find out. Lowepro's camera sling bag comes in two colours, charcoal and black. There isn't a lot of difference. The charcoal one has slightly less black. Colour differences aside, they are exactly the same. So let's see what they're like inside. The bag consists of three compartments. There's one main compartment in the middle, one smaller compartment on the front, and one flat zipped compartment on the back. All three compartments have zip closures, the main one in the middle having two zips, so you can have it at either end, or the centre, or slightly left of centre, or to the right of the centre, or just a little bit past left of centre, or just a little bit right of the left of centre, basically wherever you want. Inside the front zip compartment there are three sections. There's one large one at the front and one at the back that's divided into two smaller sections. Inside the smallest of these sections there's a lanyard with a key clip attached. On the back of the bag you get one large flat padded zipped compartment. This is perfect for things like passports or boarding tickets. Above that there's a small webbing loop that allows you to hang the bag up. Moving around to the main section, this is where your camera goes. There's one large flap that's secured with a single G-hook into a webbing loop. Once you open the flap, there are two zippers. This allows you to open the bag either from the left or the right. Inside the main section, there are two padded dividers. You can move these around the compartment using the Velcro on either side. One of the dividers also acts as a small pocket for SD cards, which is pretty neat. The flap's G-hook closure can be adjusted using the webbing strap. The bag can be worn as either a sling bag over the front or back of the body, or as a waist pack. The strap is adjustable and has a clip on one end. It also has a large handle across the top of the bag. So let me start with the things that I like about the bag. The method for securing the flap using the G-hook is perfect. It allows you to get in and out of the bag nice and quickly, but it also gives you a feeling of security. It means that people can't easily get to the zips, but you've still got speed of access. I also really like the large zipped pocket at the back. This is perfect for your boarding pass and your passport when you're at the airport, or for keeping money when you're out and about. It keeps it close to your body and the zipper pull is concealed, so again it's not easy for thieves to get access to it. The smaller compartment at the front is also nice and secure because it's also covered by the flap. Overall I think the bag looks good and it's pretty comfortable, but there are some downsides. Here's what I don't like about the bag. The two portions on either side of the bag that extend to house the clip and the D-ring for the strap tend to bend back in on themselves, so can be uncomfortable in certain situations. I find it's best to try and store it flat so that these flaps don't bend over. The lanyard inside the front pocket is useful to attach your keys to, but it's in the smallest pocket, so it doesn't really make sense. It probably would have been better in the largest pocket, but that's not the biggest gripe about it. The clip itself is actually very poor quality, so I may end up removing that and putting a new one on there. Inside the main pocket, although you have two dividers that you can configure yourself, it would have been nice to maybe have a third one just to give that added flexibility. Dividers from other camera bags obviously do fit, so there's an option to bring one over from another bag, but it would have been nice if they'd have provided it. And the final thing I don't like about the bag is the logo. I get it, they want to have their logo on their bag, it makes sense, but it's bright orange and it's a little bit bigger than I'd like, and it kind of screams, look, I might have an expensive camera in this bag. So I actually covered mine with some black tape. So what can you actually fit in the bag? Well, it's really designed for small mirrorless cameras, point and shoot cameras, or maybe mobile photographers with a few lenses or a small mobile gimbal. It's not really designed for larger or full frame mirrorless cameras or DSLRs. You can't really fit anything in the bag bigger than something like this. This is a Panasonic Lumix G80 with the 12-60 kit lens. Even with this camera, there's not a lot of room for much else in the main compartment, and you can't fit a lot in the other two. Having said that, on a recent trip to Bali, I was able to fit the GH5 body, a 12-60 kit lens and a 25mm f1.7 prime lens in the bag, just about, but it was tight, so I wouldn't recommend it. Mobile shooters will have no problem fitting their phone and a few lenses and other accessories, so there's plenty of room for those. Overall, I like the bag and I would recommend it. It's just a case of knowing what you're intending to fit in there. If you are buying it to fit something bigger like a GH5, then you'll have to make sure you've got small lenses and you're going to have to remove them every time you put them in the bag. But it's up to you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you want more of this type of content, then hit that subscribe button. While you're down there, why not hit the bell? Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one.